So we're back at the reloading desk. What we had to do in the interim is turn around the brass that we did the load development on. In order to do that, I first started by annealing my brass. Annealing is a process where I heat up the brass to a very specific temperature to give us consistent neck tension going forward. Then I swapped out the tool head on my 4190 press over here, and I put in my sizing die. I resized the cases, bumped those shoulders back about 4 thou, then reloaded everything up. Now, the rifle was zeroed on our last group that we shot in the previous episode. Something I also have to do now, because I have never shot this rifle beyond 100 meters, and we're in the hunting veld, okay, as of tomorrow, which we don't know how this is going to turn out. But in order to stack the odds in my favor, I now have a whole bunch of information that I need to put into a ballistic solver. For example, measure how high the scope is above the bore, put in our BC details of our bullet, the muzzle velocity, and that's going to give me a ballistic solution which will enable me to dial this turret in order to engage our furry friends at some kind of a distance. Because I've never shot this rifle out to crazy far distances, we're not going to stretch the limit too much, although I don't know what opportunity might present itself. So having said that, I'm going to set up my ballistic app, and then I'll see you guys back in the veld. We don't have a Kestrel today, so we're going to do this old school. It's icy outside, it's very windy, probably 20-30 kilometers per hour. I'm standing like this, hopefully the audio is good. Guys, welcome to the last part of our full custom 300 PRC carbon fiber H&T 26 hunting rifle build. Now, in a recent YouTube poll, I asked you guys whether you wanted me to take this out hunting, okay, going out and actually shooting a baboon or something like that. I tried, okay, I went out, I hunted for a whole day, I hunted freaking hard, and I had zero success, okay? I didn't see a baboon, I didn't hear a baboon. So unfortunately, we don't have that. What I did do at the end of the hunt is actually shoot out to about 400 yards. I'll roll that footage for us now. So what I'm gonna do, because I've never shot this rifle out, there's a cliff face there with an orange spot on it. That's almost exactly 400. I think it's 400 away. 367 at a 19-degree angle. That's 1.3. I'm going to dial in my 1.3 and I'm going to engage that just to see where we would have hit at that kind of distance. Okay, I'm going to aim top of the cliff face, or top of the orange dot rather. There was a little bit of wind to contend with, but the rifle shot relatively good for that distance shooting out of the tripod. What we are going to be doing today, as promised in the beginning of this video, we are going to go to 1,000 yards out here at the beautiful Matroosbergstasie shooting range. It's about 2 hours out of Cape Town. Absolutely stunning drive. If you want to shoot distance in Cape Town, this is the spot to do it. Over my shoulder you might be able to see the targets. I think we got out to like 2 miles here, which is really cool that we have a shooting range like this available just 2 hours from our house. So we have no Kestrel. Okay, this is going to be straight shooting on field. So our goal is going to be to make a really good estimate wind call as we would do in a hunting environment. Okay, the wind is kind of coming from the front, so it's going to be tricky. These winds are tricky to deal with. Anyway, let me get set up, okay, and we are going to center at 1,000 yards. I've got the drone here. I'm going to have a target cam for us. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend you do that now while we get set up. Also over here we have our Howa carbon fiber Creedmoor project, and we'll be wrapping this up real soon here on the channel too. Anyway, follow me, let's get set up. I can spot a piece of dasher brass that somebody left here. I'm gonna leave that right there for them. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this in 10 rounds. Okay, our target is just shy of 1,000 yards. I think it's like 980 or something like that. So we're gonna get set up and comfortable here. Okay, so we're gonna dial like 5.2 and see where we are. This is by far the furthest shot, and I'm gonna start by at least having about I don't know, a mil for wind, I would say, at least.
Boy, the Mirage is busy. Okay, 5.2 and a multi for wind. Oh, just short, boys. I don't know if we could see that on the drone cam, but I saw it. The wind was perfect, and we hit about a mil low. If we could do this in the second shot, that'd be bananas. Okay, just left.
A switchy headwind is without a doubt one of the most difficult conditions to shoot in. Notice the way the dust kicks up, how the wind condition literally changes from shot to shot.
Just left again off the side. I think this is going to be it. Fourth shot, 1,000 yards. The wind's very gusty, it's blowing and then letting go. Oh, just left again. Damn it. Okay, the wind's died completely. I'm going to go straight. So we wanted to do it in 10. We did it in 5,000 yards. Let's see if we can repeat that. Wow, I'm super stoked. Quick follow up. I'm gonna try shoot the little one. It's very small for this distance. I could see that I hit right on the plate there. Our elevation looks money. Oh, just off the left. I favored a little much for wind. Yes, boys. One more. Did I just get confused with my targets there for a second? No, we're back. Thump. Oh, it's so much fun. Let's see if we can get a super close up of this. Oh man, I think I missed just left. Boy, I am gonna stop shooting now. Let's head back over to the table and check out this project. Alrighty guys, I am blown away by what we have just done. Our goal was to hit in 10. Now considering we basically had zero dope data on previous engagement, we shot at the rock during our hunt. We just went out to 1,000 yards. We hit. It's worth noting that the wind was like kind of pushing and letting go, and a wind from the front is very tricky to navigate because a small change in direction also throws you off. What I could see from my side, I hope the drone cam got us that too, is when we were missing very waterline, which means we have a very consistent bullet. We were basically just missing on wind. So I am freaking stoked beyond words on that. I did push my luck a bit trying to go for the little target in this wind conditions. You can't see it much, but it's like, it's windy, so this is a stick. I mean, the stick's just blowing away, so I hope you guys can also hear me fine. But this rifle freaking performed absolutely flawlessly. Now, if I gave you guys a little bit of consumer advice, should you be looking at getting a 300 PRC and building the equivalent lightweight platform? Absolutely. This thing is badass. Okay, now I would possibly consider going one caliber down and maybe going to like a 7mm variant, whether that is a 7 Rem mag or a 7 PRC or something to that effect. This is a lot of recoil to deal with, okay, so keep that in mind. I must say it's worth noting that when I swapped the silencer out to the Warbird, it did make a big difference. The recoil is still a lot, but it changes that recoil profile where it's more sort of like a snappy versus the initial silencer we had on here was definitely more of a push. So something to also keep in mind, we tried our luck on that little target and the conditions are tricky. The wind is from the front, so a small change in the wind direction has quite a big impact at 1,000 yards. And then again, this is a hunting rifle with a carbon fiber barrel. Now, if you remember from our load development, we spoke about carbon fiber barrels heating up quicker, okay? But they also cool down quicker, so you kind of give and you get. But it's not designed to do what we've just done and lie down and burn 80 grains of powder for basically 10 rounds in a row. It's not designed to do that. This is designed to put one round on target, maybe a follow-up shot. It's not designed to shoot at big volume, especially with 80 grains of powder. Now, with this rifle, in South Africa, you could hunt pretty much anything up to a buffalo, I would say, with this, or just before a buffalo. So yeah, it's a lot of gun for shooting something like a springbuck, but then again, you can't overkill something, right? Freaking phenomenal platform. I loved doing this project with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this project or following along on this project as much as I have. Let me remember to dial this LHT down to 0, and to give you some perspective, right? I haven't changed this magnification yet. I was shooting at 1,000 yards now with this LHT. Okay, it's a 4.5 to 22, and I was on about 13 power. I'm somewhere between 12 and 15 on this in terms of magnification. So you don't need a massive magnification to shoot successfully out to this distance, and I could see on the plate where I was hitting. So overall, I'm super stoked. I'm a little bit bummed that we were unsuccessful with our recent hunt, but I did try get that for you guys, and I think it would have been absolutely badass to get a baboon with this guy. Again, I didn't want to shoot too much today. I kind of forgot my ear protection, and yes, it has a silencer on, but this thing is snappy with that muzzle brake we have on there. Guys, let me know out of 10 down below what score you would give our 300 PRC lightweight carbon fiber hunting build in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for following the series. I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of series like this for us over the coming years. We've got so many cool rifle projects in the works. It's actually crazy to the point where I don't know where to start and let go. So we'll just tackle them one at a time, but I want to do them in a way I did this, where I basically film and edit the whole series before I start releasing them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm going to start rambling, so we're going to wrap it up. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I don't know why I saluted, but whatever. Bye.